Can a relationship survive a lie? Of course it can. But you can't rebuild trust just by simply apologizing. Like, you have to put in the work. I mean, I was gonna say major work, but you really do. You gotta put in some major work in order to rebuild that trust. I'm gonna tell you a little quote that I heard years ago. Trust can take years to build, but seconds to lose. That's so true. I got 3 points in this video that's gonna help you out, that's gonna uncover ways that you can build that trust back and change your life forever. What you waiting for? Let's go.
Let you know, man, you are really encouraging me, motivating me, inspiring me. God is really using you to help me out, brother.
What's going on, family? You guys are so amazing. It's your boy, Mr. AOS Inspires. This is AOS, the podcast, Love and Logic, the podcast. It's connection. It's the connection. So I've had this question come up a few times. Let me a little sip, right? I don't know why I feel this. I heard this quote. I just felt telling you this. Be mindful of you telling other people's business, because all tea is sweet until it's your tea. That's rich. That's really rich. So just be mindful. And the reason I'm saying this is because in the video they were talking about how to build trust after someone lies. Like, how do I build trust? Can you build trust in a relationship? And I really felt led to tell, because so many people, you hear about dysfunction in relationships and you can't wait to talk about the people. You can't wait to belittle her guy or her. Be mindful, because all tea is sweet. Let me take me a sip of my lemonade. All tea is sweet until it's your tea. Now, I got 3 points that I really want to help us out. But before I give you those 3 points, let me give you this real fast. In order for us to heal from infidelity, a lie, or me the lack of trust in you, both parties has to be on the same page, right? Now, the party that did the offense, you got to remove and strip yourself of pride. Like, if you come home like, let me see your phone. Okay, here you go. Bam. There you go, right there. Bam. Code. You already know the code. Right? Because I'm gonna tell you one thing that bothers me. It's not the fact that they want to check your phone. It's the fact that I'm trying to rebuild trust. And I hear people say it's not gonna rebuild trust. No, yes, it is. Because it's gonna, time and time again, after they do whatever it is they feel that they need to do, right? They're gonna gain the confidence, like, yo, my person ain't doing this no more. Right? My person is on the up and up. And I'm gonna be honest with you. You got to do whatever it is that you need to do to gain their trust back if you love them. If you love them and you want to keep them, you need to do whatever it is that you need to do to gain their trust back. Period. If I got to text you every single time I get to a new location, that's what I'll do. If I have to share my location with you, that's what I'll do. Because I'm gonna tell you this, and I've noticed this through counseling some people and just talking to some people. Most people really don't want to break up. They just want to mend what they have and move on, but it's difficult to move on because, of course, we know this. If we break up, now I got to start with somebody new. Not only do I have to start with somebody new, their issues may be worse than your issues. So, I mean, that's a challenge, right? Most people want to make it work unless they're just 100% done. And it's something that you keep on doing and just, they're done. But you need to do, the person that did the offense, you need to do whatever it is that makes them comfortable, that makes them feel comfortable to the degree to say, you know what, I trust you again. I love you again. Because I'm telling you, man, trust, I said this in the beginning, I'm gonna say this again. Trust can take years to build, but milliseconds to lose, right? So I really want the person that has done the offense to just really work like, yo, let me work on this. Because I really want to gain your trust back. I really want you to be in a space where you're like, yo, I trust my husband. I trust my wife. I trust my girlfriend. I trust my boyfriend, right? I don't want that breached. Now, let's go into this. Let's go into this. I got 3 points, family. 3 major points that I truly believe that will help us out and change your life. Point number 1, stop defending the lie and start owning it. Now, I will tell you this, that's a cuss word to a lot of women. A lot of women, and frankly, let's really be honest, a lot of men as well hate holding themselves accountable. Why? Because trust begins the moment excuses end. Stop blaming your childhood. Stop blaming stress or other persons. Take full responsibility. And until you take full responsibility, you will always find yourself in this pattern, in this cycle, because you don't own it. Nah, see, what happened was I did this because, last week you did that. And I was like, yo, she gonna do it again. So, no, it's an excuse. Ladies, y'all not innocent. Nah, see, had you not did what you did, I would have, It don't work like that. Start owning the part of the story that you played in. Start owning it. All right, number 2, here it is. Watch this. Consistency restores what words cannot. I can't stand when people think that just because you apologize, no, it doesn't. Just because you apologize, it does not make it better. Just being honest. Just because you go on a rant and you cry, because many of you, y'all know this. Some people get to the place where they're just crying and boo-hooing, and I apologize, I'm sorry. And some people use reverse psychology. And it works on some women and it works on some men. But just because you apologize doesn't make it better. No, I need to see behavior changes. Because an apology without behavior change is just hot words going into the atmosphere. Period. Watch this. One honest conversation won't erase repeated deception. One honest conversation won't erase repeated deception. Trust is rebuilt through daily consistency, keeping your word, being transparent, showing up, and doing what you said that you would do. This is the power line. Catch this, y'all. Trust is lost in moment, but rebuild in habits. Wow. That's enough for y'all to share right now. I might end the video right there. That was really good. Trust is lost in moments, but rebuilt in habits, right? Like you have to be intentional about this thing. Now, ladies, fellas too, if they're not willing to rebuild, go about your business. You're wasting your time. Because if they're not apologetic, if they're not trying to do what it needs to be done to repair what happened, they don't care. Leave them alone. Listen, I know it's going to be difficult to walk away. I've known this for the rest of my life. I've known them. We've been through so much. Guess what? You're going to continue to go through stuff because they don't care. Here, number 3, I'm done. Forgiveness opens the door, but time rebuilds the house. Time does it. Yeah, okay. You come to me, apologize. Great. It opens the door. Now we can sit down and have a conversation. But time is going to show me if you really meant what you said. Time is going to show me if you really care for me. Time is going to show me if you're going to do this thing again, right? Forgiveness opens the door, but time rebuilds the house. Forgiveness can happen in a moment, but trust takes time. The offended person shouldn't use the past as a weapon. Ladies, usually you're in this position. Stop weaponizing if you're going to forgive him, move on. If you're going to forgive him for what he did, move on, right? That's big. Stop weaponizing this thing. And the one who lied shouldn't demand immediate trust. Healing requires patience for both people. Listen, family, I'm way over my time, but I just hope that these 3 things were able to help you. Like, yo, I can rebuild some stuff. I can, we can work this thing out. But if you're willing to do work, I'm out of here.
Let you know, man, you are really encouraging me, motivating me, inspiring me. God is really using you to help me out, brother.